Hi you guys, happy Tuesday. This is Khang. Welcome to my channel, Wholesale to Million. I have these questions that I want to ask you guys because I was actually watching some YouTube video yesterday and came across these questions. So I got inspired to do this video, and I want to ask you guys is, what are you willing to sacrifice? All right, but I want to add a little bit more to that. Is asking you is, what are you willing to sacrifice to achieve the ultimate lifestyle dreams that you want to live? You see, we all come from different walk of life. We're all at a different places in our life. We're all, at a different situations in our life, and we all want to live a certain lifestyle, right? For some, maybe having an extra 5,000 to 10,000 per month, in passive income, where they don't have to work a 9-to-5 job or don't have to work for that man or that woman. All right, and they want to spend the time, if they have that time to hang out with their kids, their wife, their husband, their friend, their family, going on a couple nice vacation trip a year, they're satisfied. For other, might be a little bit more extreme, where maybe you want to buy your own jet, you want to buy your own private island, you might want to make a couple hundreds or millions bucks per month. Or maybe you want to be a billionaire, or maybe, you want to build skyscrapers. But whatever lifestyle or the ultimate lifestyle that you want to live, you got to ask yourself is, are you willing to give up to do what is necessary and what is required of you to achieve that? And I got to tell you guys that most people won't, and some will try and end up giving in or giving up and go back to their normal, comfortable, the lifestyle that they used to live. All right, and so a lot of times most people see people achieve where they want it to be, and they said, oh, I want that. But when in return, if they see what they have to do to get to that point, they're not going to do it. They don't want to do it, or they don't have the willpower to sustain and to do what is required of them to get to that point. All right, you guys. So, and you guys got to understand too, is I believe that in life there's never something for nothing. If you want this, you got to give up this. All right, and majority of people just will not willing to delay gratification. And that's the word that I learned from I actually learned from the guy. Is most people are not willing to delay gratification, right? They're not willing to delay, or maybe, I'm not going to buy that house, or I'm not going to buy that car, or I'm not going to buy this, or I'm not going to do that because I want to be further ahead in life before I do that. All right, because and a lot of times nowadays we want that instantly. We want it right away. If we want it, we want to get it right now, right? And it makes us feel good right now, but in the long term, it doesn't. All right, and and the only person that can make that decisions is you. All right, it's you. For you guys, for some of you have followed my channel, you know that I've shared with you guys already. When my wife and I met at 18. We're in 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I think we spent 4 to 5 years of our life living in this little shack. It's 11 by 11, a little shack behind a mobile home park. There's no heater, or there's no wall heater. We have to run a power core from the mobile home all the way out to the shack, and have this little heater. And we have this little heater. And let me tell you, every single winter, when we get home, when my wife and I get home between 9 to 10 o'clock p.m., we would cut up in our blanket. We plug the wall heater in, because it takes about 15 to 20 minutes for that heater to heat up the whole room. And I tell you, it was so freaking cold, freezing cold. All right. But at that time, all we knew is, we just got to budget. We got to save, we didn't want to waste electricity. Her mom was only making $7 an hour. My wife and I were only making $8.50. So we're just trying to save everything, right? We budget ourselves to $50 to spend a month after all the bills is paid. And so when we go to work, we will unplug it. And then when we get home, and we'll and then we'll plug it in just to save energy, save power, right? Save electricity. And you know, and at the time, you know, we distanced our friends and family that were negative, that were trying to hold us back, and all we did was we just put our head down and we just grind, you guys. It was just work, come home, sleep, work, come home, sleep. No vacation, no going out to party, no weekend. We're working weekends, and then after we bought over a little small business, and then I was working 2 jobs. I was still working full-time at my other job, and then come home and then go work part-time at our little small business. And you know, we didn't want, you know, and then once we start making some money where we can totally afford to move out and get a nice apartment or maybe rent a house, you know, but we didn't want to, you know, to throw $1,400-1,500 bucks away in rent. So we decided to suck it up and live in that little shack until we have enough money or more than enough to buy a house and to move out. All right, you guys. But at that time, for us to do that, we had to suck it up, and it required from us to have to go through that. All right. It required us to do what we needed to do at that time to be able to get to where we wanted to be. You know, I mean, still up to today, my wife and I, you know, it's all about living below our means. You know, if you make $100,000, if you go out and you live like a, you know, and you live like a millionaires, and a lot of people do that, you guys. They make $100,000 or $200,000 a year or $300,000 a year, and they're going out there, they're living like they're multi-millionaires. And then you ask them, why don't you have money, right? You ask them, so, you know, and they will always say that they don't have money. You guys, it's not about how much you make, but it's about how much you make. But it's about how much you can put away, and then reinvest that money until you get to the point of your life like your Uncle G, and you're like Uncle G. You'll be able to go out there and buy and spend the money and buy it like it's nothing. Like if you drop if you want to buy that supercar, and if you drop $300,000, and if it breaks down the next month and it's going to cost you $100,000 to fix it up, you'd be like, yeah, that's not a problem. That's, to me, that's when you're able to go out there and be able to buy that kind of things, right? So, I mean, you know, like right now, you know, I can go out and I can buy a supercar. My wife and I can live in, you know, we can live in a mansion. But but for us to do that, it's going to hold us back from living the lifestyle that we want to live. So we take all of our money now, right? Try to live below our means. Take all of our money now and invest into our business, you know, and invest into our business, invest into ourselves to get to the point where we can bring in a couple $100,000 in passive income. You know, our wholesaling business can generate about $1 million bucks a month. You know, at that time, then we'll be able to live the lifestyle that we feel like we want, you know, which is my wife and I want to go on. We want to fly private jet whenever we want. So let's just say we decide to go on a vacation, we can go and just fly private if we want. I don't have desire, you guys, to be a billionaire or anything like that. But my wife and I, you know, for me, I want to get to the point where if we want to fly private jet, I can just go and drop $30,000-$40,000 and don't really care about it. You know, and obviously I want all the supercar, living in a big house, etc. But for us to get to that point, that's the lifestyle that I ideally want to live. I knew that at this time I cannot buy those kind of, you know, I cannot buy those kind of thing right now, because I need to take that money and invest in our business, right? So it's delay gratification. Do what is necessary and what is required of you. Maybe for some of you, you know, you might have to take on 2 jobs. And for some of you guys, you have to distance some of your negativity, friends or family, and just stay focused every single weekend, work on your business, you know, and then just to live below your mean for 3 to 4 to 5 years, whatever time that it requires from you to achieve that lifestyle that you want. And remember, you guys, it takes longer to build a castle than it is, all right? It takes longer to build a castle than it is to build a house. So the bigger your goal is, the longer it's going to take, the more effort, the more energy, and the more of you that's going to require. All right, you guys? So anyways, you guys, I just want to leave you guys with that. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, then don't be shy. Smash that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you're interested in learning about wholesaling houses, you know, the journey, our wholesaling business journey for this year 2018 is and I want to take you guys through it, is to be able to make $350,000 per month wholesaling houses. All right, we fall a little bit short in January and in February. Hopefully we'll be able to make that back up in the second, the third, and the fourth quarter. All right, you guys, but I'll take you guys along the way. And then also too is, you know, I'll share with you guys everything I've learned and everything that I will be learning, so you guys can learn, duplicate, and create your own success. All right, so take care, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.